Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Shuffle that deck, destiny calls, wisdom pours down, breaking the walls. Ancestors whisper, I hear their tones, clairvoyant waves hitting your bones. Feel the beat, vibrations rise, energy surge in infinite skies. Pull the cards past future and now, answers reveal, just show me how. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Moonlight glowing, candles burn low, visions expand, let the magic flow. Hands touch the deck, spirit takes lead, guidance delivered, fulfill every need. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you guys so much for coming to another live. And on this particular live, we're going to get all up in your person's business and reveal to you what are they keeping hidden from you right now in this moment. We're going from Aries all the way to Pisces, just as the intro stated. And if you're new here, don't forget to interact in the live chat because we're live. And don't forget to also like the video if you enjoy any part of today's reading. I see we already got a few people jumping on in. My apologies, guys, for coming in so late. I know you guys were looking for me like, dang, Mika, where you at? Well, what happened was I really didn't plan on going live because I got a little backed up on personal reading orders. But what I said is, you know what? I got to give the people what they want. And this is another one of those categories you guys voted on. So here we are. Before we get started, I want to give a few shout outs to amazing subscribers that are in the building, including Miss Felicia. Hey, Miss Cassandra and Julie. Hey, y'all. Good to see you guys. And all of you guys watching me silently. Hey. All right, without further ado, guys, we're going to get right into it. I thought about using oracle cards tonight, but I said, you know what? I think I'm just going to use tarot cards. So let's see the messages that we have coming through. Don't forget, if you're new here, that these are general messages, just as the intro stated. So they may or may not resonate with your particular story. And like it said, the roles could be reversed. I had someone earlier also inquire about when I say the particular signs after a reading. Do know that that's just the energy that I'm picking up of that particular person. So it doesn't mean it's literally their zodiac sign. It can just be the energy they're encompassing. So also don't get confused with that as well. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. First, starting off with Aries. Do we have any Aries in the building? Aries, Aries. Any Aries? All right, let's do it, guys. Hey of the light. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Aries in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Aries at this time? We have the Hermit card, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the High Priestess. This is somebody that really wants to talk to you. They have something very important to say. They feel like there's been a lot of silence from you, odd silence, awkward silence. And the thing that they're keeping hidden is they miss you. They definitely miss you. They've had time to really think about this relationship and some things that may have not gone too well between you two. They don't feel like it's over though between you two. They just feel stuck. This is someone that's been feeling quite stuck with what to do next because you've been very quiet. That's what they would say. So secretly, this is somebody that is really trying to maneuver through this silence and use the most practical approach in order to get communication back going, including action. You know, I feel like this person wants to take action towards you, but I think also with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, they're very fixated on what if I do go back and what if it just doesn't work. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who is thinking of the right words to say, even if they have to lie. That's what they're keeping hidden. Tell me more about this Hermit energy. Yeah, they've been secretly, what they're keeping hidden is ever since there's been some type of disconnect between you two, they've been thinking about how to fix and repair this relationship. Because deep down, they see you as someone that is definitely a practical choice. The only thing I would say that I don't like about this energy, Aries, that you need to be mindful of is we're talking about someone that doesn't really show up with a lot of emotion. They move in with more logic and more practical approaches. So they may have looked at you more as a stable option versus a romantic connection or romantic interest. Tell me, why are we having any cups here? Yeah, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is someone that lacks a lot of confidence. You know, they lack a lot of confidence within themselves to really show up in love. So they play it safe and they play it more practical, again, with how they approach this. Do know that one of the biggest blockages that I'm noticing about them is they never really was all in. it never really grew. It never blossomed. It feels like this is a relationship that just went so far and then that was it. So ultimately, with the Four of Wands in the reverse, that's not a solid foundation. And for many of you guys, that was the problem. It wasn't built on a solid foundation. It was built on a person just hoping for the best, not really planning for the future, not trying to build anything solid, just going on a hope and a dream. Yeah, they do value you as the Empress. You know, when you're talking about the Empress, you're talking about wifey, hubby material. There's no gender in tarot, but they do see you as, again, very valuable. Very valuable, but not, again, not a lot of emotions, especially since this cycle that you guys had previously was not good. So they're not thinking very logically, I'm getting. Because I'm not even seeing change in their approach. And typically, when you have issues with someone, you want to see change. This person's not showing change in their energy. They're just looking at it as, oh, well, Aries will be a good pick for me. So, yeah, that's what I have. Let me know if it resonates, Aries. You could be connecting to a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I also have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well as Scorpio, Leo. That's it. But mostly it's going to be earth and air. Mostly earth and air. All right, guys, I'm going to have to move this camera. I don't know why it's bothering me. I feel like I'm not close enough to the table. Okay. And I feel like I'm reaching, so we're going to move this a little bit. Y'all kind of quiet tonight. I guess people didn't know I was going live, which is fine. All right, Taurus is next. Any Taurus is here? Taurus, Taurus. All right, Taurus, we're going to get right into it. Good to see you, Debbie O. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I gave you a big birthday shout out, Debbie O, but you weren't in the room when I gave you one. So again, happy birthday yesterday. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that is currently connected to Taurus in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Taurus? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is someone that definitely wants to recover after feeling left out in the cold. I'm getting they want to, you know, see what they can get away with by recovering this with you. They just don't want to be the one that's going to take action. I'm getting a lot of pride and ego from this person. They feel like taking action or communicating to you shows weakness and vulnerability. So they just hold back. Yeah. And keep to themselves. Don't want to communicate. Don't want to let you know anything. Now, if you want to come towards me, Taurus, that's what this person is saying. If you want to reach out to me, that's fine. I just don't trust that you would take me seriously or forgive me or give me another chance if I were to take action towards you, Taurus. So I'll just wait and see what you do. That'll let me know you still care. If not, I can just drift off into the sunset, you know? The truth is, they do care. They just have this way about them that feels like they're entitled to have unlimited access to you, even if they may have been quite manipulative, toxic, sneaky. They've been obsessively thinking about this reconciliation and what they can get out of this reconcile with you. It seems like someone that's thinking more so what you can offer them instead of what they can offer you. Because even with the Five of Pentacles, it feels like they feel like they've been left out in the cold. And notice there's pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So they're trying to come towards you. Well, let's not say come towards you, but hoping you'll go towards them to recover and repair this. Y'all, these cards are just flying everywhere, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this energy in Taurus, but we have, again, the Three of Cups, reconciliation energy. Yeah, they're hoping that you guys can fix and repair this. They just don't want to have to be the one to reach out. That's what they're keeping hidden. And it's kind of repeating the message. Is there anything else this person's keeping hidden from Taurus? Yeah, they look at you as the King of Pentacles. Someone that's a provider, a protector, very mature, very stable, has it all together. Someone that can be trusted. And with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, they feel like you're holding back or you're feeling stuck. Yeah, but for them, they're not satisfied with anybody else. I think they want you. So it just seems like a miscommunication thing for sure with this Two of Cups in the reverse. Like you guys are not on the same page. How does Taurus feel about this person? You know, I don't think you're interested in them anymore. I think you're now realizing that there's better opportunities elsewhere. For a long time, you may have not really decided to choose this person because you didn't see a return on your investment. And if you don't see a return on your investment or see what, you know, that it's worth getting something, I mean, it's worth being in a relationship with this person to get something out of it, then you just kind of feel like it's fair to just leave. So I think it was something like that. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let me know if it resonates. We got Gemini next. All right, y'all. We're on a roll tonight. As y'all can see, I'm rolling right through the reads. By the way, Taurus, your person could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, that's what I got. All right. Bree Prince says, "Hey Mika, didn't know you were going to be on tonight. I didn't either. To be honest, I didn't even think I was going to be on because I got bombarded with personals, but I'm here. Yay. I was able to come on. I still have more orders to do, but I figure I'll come on quick and give y'all some messages. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget to hit the like button for those that are here watching. Appreciate the support. Gemini, you're next. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person connected to Gemini in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Gemini right now in this moment? We have the Judgment in the reverse. The Magician. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot, as well as the Page of Wands in the reverse. So, this feels like someone who honestly would like to explore their options. That's what this person's keeping hidden. This is someone that's trying to secretly manifest other opportunities into their life. And I don't believe that they're offering you anything solid. They haven't made a choice about you yet. This feels like someone that's still trying to decide who they want to be with. So they just kind of offer a Page of Cups, which is flirtatious energy, dates, sweet words, messages, while they still play the field or see what else is out there. Yeah. Whatever's in this person's best interest, without even taking account your feelings, that's what they're focused on. What's better serving them? Even if it requires getting competition involved, it doesn't matter as long as they're happy, as long as they feel good. That's what this person says. As long as I feel good, that's all that matters right now. Now, with this Magician here, this feels like somebody that's creating their own demise. Yeah, the Magician to the Two of Cups in the reverse to the Queen of Swords. This gives me the energy of someone that is, secretly manifesting very strong boundaries and basically creating a lot of distrust between you two, regardless if you know or not. It just feels like somebody that's just never satisfied, They're putting boundaries in place with you, exploring these options, trying to figure out what they want, but it's because they have like not a clue what they want. So they kind of put you and these other people in a bit of a friend zone. They just don't make a choice. Yeah, they just say, we're working on it. We're going to work on it. You may have heard this person say, well, we'll get married one day, or we'll be in a relationship one day, or we'll get there. But it just never really grows. I want to look at you real quick. How do you feel? I think you've gotten to the point, Gemini, where you kind of feel like you need to just kind of remain um separated from this person. It's the most logical thing to do because you don't want to be a part of someone that makes you feel like an option or is confused about you. This is a Gemini that's probably been involved with this person for some time, and you've noticed this person's behavior patterns of always keeping you as a third party or always having you as a third wheel. Yeah. Deep down, you do want to like be there with this person and work on it, but you don't want to be an option. So the right thing to do is just pull your energy back and embody this it's a high priestess energy, very quiet and not fully invest in this relationship either. I think for a lot of you guys, this person broke your heart. So by default, you had to kind of pull your energy away, possibly because of some type of third party. That's what I'm getting. So let me know if it resonates. You could be connecting to an Aquarius, a Pisces, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Okay. Could be any sign, of course, but that's what I got. Niera asks, is it normal to be drawn to Gemini even if I'm an Aries? My moon is in Gemini and rising too. That is correct. Yes, so that is very normal. There is no particular reading that will hit 100% of the time. So I always tell people, don't just look at your sun sign. Don't just look at your moon or your rising or Venus. Check them all out and see if those readings resonate with you. I know for me, when I'm watching tarot, I like to watch all, and surprisingly, it's the truth. A lot of times my sun will resonate, but then other signs may resonate more. I've had where even my rising resonates more than my sun, or sometimes my Venus or moon. It just depends on the circumstance and who's doing the reading. But always, always, I tell people if you want the most accurate reading for your unique situation, a personal is the best way for the reader to just focus in and hone in on your energy and your person. So that way they can just give you the messages directly to you. Anytime a tarot reader is reading a collective reading or reading a particular zodiac sign, they're reading for multiple people, a group of people. So that's why it will usually not always be 100% accurate, but your girl is pretty accurate. At least that's what y'all tell me. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question. We got T Rose in the building. If you guys are just now coming to the live, welcome, welcome. It's definitely an improv reading. I think everybody was caught off guard. So that's that. Cancerians are next. Any cancers in the room? T Rose said her Geminis are her biggest headaches and heartaches. Yeah, sometimes you can have a particular zodiac sign that you feel can actually be the thing that you can't stand. But I will remind everybody, even in the comments that I read, sometimes you guys leave about a particular sign, like, oh, I can't stand this sign. I can't stand that sign. All these people that are that sign are horrible. That's not true. You know, you got to look at people's background, how they're raised, what is their beliefs, what is their, morals. Of course, we have some influence because of our zodiac signs and natal chart placements, but it doesn't make a person who they are. There's always free will, as they say. But yeah, anybody can be high vibrational and anybody can be low vibrational. And with every 12 zodiac signs, there's high vibing and then there's the shadow side, as they say. So we always want to gravitate towards the higher frequency of our sign versus the low. But every sign has highs and lows for sure. All right, let's get to Cancer. Patricia says, hey, she's in the building representing for Cancer Gang. And she says, you're so accurate. Thank you so much for that, Patricia. All right, Cancers, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Oh man, y'all, these cards are going to be the death of me tonight. All right, let me reshuffle. I need to sit closer, but I'm scared y'all going to see me because I look kind of scary tonight. I'm not trying to scare y'all. Don't want to scare nobody. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about Cancer's person, the person that Cancer is connected to in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Cancer that Cancer needs to be made aware of? Spirit, right now in this moment. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Wands. And the Chariot. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Three of Cups in the reverse. This is someone that really wants to travel towards you. This feels like someone at a distance. You guys could be miles apart or even different states apart. I don't know. It just feels like there's this distance you guys have, and they want to travel towards you to make peace. Yeah, they want to say, hey, Cancer, I know we've had some hard times. I know things have not gone very well between us. I may have stirred up a lot of drama between you and I, but I want to drop that. I want to drop all the drama and make peace. Here's the problem with this person, though. They got a temper. They like to be in and out of your life, and they cause a lot of pain, you know? These are things that this person is really struggling changing. And I'm also noticing that it's also the very thing that's causing them a lot of pain in their relationship with you, because I feel like you're putting up a boundary and they're not liking it. Yeah. They feel like this boundary you've set is making them kind of regret some of the things they may have said and done to cause this distance between you two. So yeah, they're tired of waiting for you to reach out to them, to come travel towards them. So this feels like them wanting to just kind of come to you. They made a bad choice. I think they just thought you would always show up for them. You've always been very loyal to them and supportive. So they just knew you would be there. But this is also someone that doesn't like to take accountability. Let's just call it what it is. They don't like to take accountability, or they don't have a lot of confidence to admit when they're wrong, because that would make them look weak. So they got to do something though. So this is where I say with the Three of Wands and the reverse to the Lovers, you know, they're tired of waiting for you to come in and show them all this love. You should have been here by now. You should have made amends. You should have come towards me. That's what this person would say. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is definitely someone that's very self-serving. I'm noticing that about this person's energy, very selfish. It's all about them. I don't see in this reading where they kind of consider your feelings or what you want. And you may have noticed that about this individual. How does Cancer feel about this person? You feel like this is too much work to deal with, too much stress. Yeah, too much stress. It makes you very angry. It stresses you out. This person frustrates you. They trigger you. Even more so because you have so much love for this person and you just want them to act right and you want them to treat you better, but they just make it so hard. So it's just all making you very unhappy at the end of the day. Stressed, hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of burden. This person you were connecting to could have been a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I'm also getting possible Taurus, Leo, Gemini and Aquarius and Cancer. Yeah. All right. Let me know if it resonates, Cancerians. We got our mighty, mighty Leos next. All right. Hang in there, Cancer. Stay strong. I see we have Frankie here, who's representing for Team Leo. Alicia's here. Woohoo! Got some Leos in the building. I think we only had one Cancer, so it's good to see more people trickling on in. They may have not even notified everybody. Did you guys get a notification? Because I think I messed up the way it would notify you. If so, people are probably going to be like, I didn't even know you went live last night. Well, I was trying to set it up behind the scenes while it was unlisted. And when I went public, I thought I went public and then I had to click on another button. So it probably didn't even alert people that I'm live. But anywho, enough about that. Let's get down to the, it did alert you. Good. Okay. All right. That's good to know. Leos are next. Let's do it. Oh, no notification. Yeah, that's what I figured because yeah, that's the thing. So the way that I did it, I figured, I said, dang, I screwed up. I bet no one's going to be notified because I messed it up how I did it. But it's okay. You guys are here. Some of you guys are here. It's all right. It'll be timestamped when they find it. All right, Leos, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Mighty, mighty Leo. Leo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Leo in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Leo? We have the Hierophant in the reverse. The Two of Swords. The Eight of Wands. And underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Cups as well as the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right. This is a very contradictory energy. And I think it stems from this person secretly just not knowing what they want out of this relationship. They're trying to decide, should I take action or should I hold back? Should I invest and show up in love or should I hold back because it just may not work? This is someone that does have romantic feelings for you, but they've noticed that when you guys are together, it feels like trying to fit a circle into a square. It feels like trying to mix oil and water. It's off. So they don't know what to do. It really stresses this person out, the thought of trying to recover and repair this, because they know that you mean business. Your standards, your boundaries, your expectations are so high. You're using logic over love. And this person's got to get their crap together if they want to come and approach you. They just got to. So gone are the days, this person's realizing, gone are the days that they can just come in and just waste your time because they can't decide what they want out of this relationship. So as the Emperor in the reverse, what they do is they show up as a false emperor. And if you don't know a lot about emperor energy, it's someone who encompasses power, stability, wanting to be a mature man or woman, no gender in tarot, but they really thrive on control. But they also have this very flaky, inconsistent, impulsive, temperamental type nature. And that's what makes them not the real emperor. One day, this person may show up very mature, like you're really working with something. And the next, they act so immature and impulsive and controlling. And you're like, what the heck? It's all because they're willing to do whatever they got to get peace and buy more time. I need more time. I need more time because I don't want to lose you, Leo. No, I don't want to lose you. The thought of losing you is going to drive me insane. But I don't know if this is going to work. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of this, little bit of that. And move very slow to drag this puppy along. This feels like somebody that's a habitual time waster. You know this is your reading because when you were with this person, you felt like you wasted your time. How does Leo feel about this person? Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Judgment in reverse. You know, you think a lot about this relationship and what it would be like to recover things with them. But it's coming from a very sexual desire rather than a solid, practical new beginning. You're still very attracted to this person. But I think at the same time, this person has hurt you so deeply to where you have your reservations. This person makes you weak. You can't help yourself. That's what you say. I can't help myself. So you kind of feel conflicted as well because you know it's not good for you, but it's so good for you. You know what I'm saying, Leo? It's not good for you, but it's good for you. Maybe just for the night. Yeah, that's what I get. It ain't good for you, but it's good for you. What's that song? Waiting for the night. Oh, to have you right here in my arms. What is that song? How's that song go? What's the lyrics? Who sings that? Is that J-Lo? I'm hearing that song. Waiting. Is it waiting for the night or only for tonight? What is that song, y'all? Help me out, please. Waiting for tonight. That's what it is. That's what it is. Waiting for tonight. So what does it say? Waiting for tonight when you would be here in my arms. Waiting for tonight. I've dreamed of this love for so long. Waiting for tonight. Tender words you would say, take my breath away. So it's like this song is about like looking forward to, or it's so when you guys, I'm getting Leos, you guys fantasize or think about this person or hope you could, you know, hold them again or be with them or something. But then you kind of stop yourself from actually doing anything because you remind yourself how bad this person treated you. So yeah, Waiting for Tonight by J-Lo. Listen to the lyrics, y'all. I'm sorry, I done butchered that whole song, but it was coming through, so it must have been a message. And I think that's the message. And that could be your person, you know, wanting to be with you. I don't know. But yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you, yeah, it's you. It's waiting for the night. It's like you're trying to recover and repair. So waiting for the night, I'm thinking like sexual energy, like waiting for the night of just, yeah, that's what I'm getting. But you know it's bad. So you don't want a reconciliation, but like I was getting even before I pull the cards. I get it. It's just I'm trying to vocalize it to have you understand what the downloads I'm getting. It's so much to come through. It's kind of contradictory because it's like you want them, but you don't want them. You want to have fun with them, but you don't want them. But then it's like if you do that, you don't want to send the wrong message because you're still on this journey of trying to separate it from. So you're like, I can't do it, but oh man, if I can have that night, I'm just waiting for that night, and it's just like fantasizing or something. I don't know. Y'all get it. Y'all, my Aquarius mind. All right, so we got a Taurus and Aries. I'm getting mostly fire and air. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's most of this here. Yeah, that's most of it. Might as well just say that fire and air. Correct. The attraction is hot, so it's like a lustful energy, but it just doesn't. It's not meeting your expectations or your standards. It's going against everything you want in a partner, and even this person recognizes that. But I think you both want each other, so that's what we got. All right. Waiting for tonight. Oh, when you will be here in my arms, waiting for tonight. Whoa. Y'all were like, oh my gosh, Mika can't sing. I know. In my mind, I can. All right. Virgo, let's get it. Alicia, hey boo. She entered the room. She's here. I'm so glad you guys caught it though. I'm so glad you guys caught the live. Frankie says the Leo read was correct. I'm so glad it resonated with you guys. That was hard for me to like vocalize. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you guys don't even know how to vocalize it yourself. Felicia also agrees that the Leo reading was accurate. Yep. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Virgo is next. Happy birthday to the Virgos in the room. Happy birthday. Happy Virgo season. For those that are just now coming to the live, if you haven't really watched this version of my lives, this is my typical channel, how I do it. The sign that we're currently on, you always just check your phone. It's always going to be right here in the top right hand corner. You can also look down in the description box below because I'll have live feeds, including our amazing mods like Miss T Rose, who keep you guys in the loop as well. So yeah, just check it out. Unless I'm using my phone to stream, my streaming software, I've created these cute little icons to keep you guys in the know of which sign we're on. So there we go. Virgos, let's do it. No Virgo. Debbie O. She was here earlier. I think she stepped out. It's okay, Alicia. It's been a while since I've done this format. So it's okay. All right, let's do this. Don't forget to hit the like button, like T Rose says. Thank you to all who hit like. It's free, y'all. Just hit like. Show your girl some love. Come on. Show your girl some love. Oh, man. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Ooh, I'm not going to use these cards for a while. I'm not liking it. I love the cards. But today they're extra. It's a lot of energy. These cards are very hoppity and it's not good. When you're trying to read at this table and they're flying all the way to the floor. And I don't like it because I don't feel like it's accurate reading. Because I don't know if it was in the upright or the reverse. So let's try that again, Virgo. I'm sorry. I'm going to put my arms out like this just in case it flies out again. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's connected to Virgo in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Virgo right now in this moment? We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Three of Cups as well as the Seven of Pentacles. Well, the thing that this person's keeping hidden is they want to come towards you. They're tired of having this guard up. They want to reconcile. Three of Cups and pick up where you guys left off. You know what I'm noticing about this person's energy that I would say may need to be noted, Virgo? Is that I don't think this person is quite fair. With the Justice in reverse clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, it sounds good to be with a partner and to create a life that feels like the end all be all. The Ten of Pentacles, the family, the dog, you know, the white picket fence, the home, all of that. The American dream, as they say. But it's not okay when you have the Justice in reverse clarifying that, which tells me this person doesn't really want to be fair about it. They kind of feel like they deserve it. Yeah. See that? Six of Pentacles in reverse. They deserve it. Whatever you could offer them, they deserve it because they've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. What is this Nine of Wands? Yeah, with this heartbreak between you and them, this time apart. So the least you can do, Virgo, is make up for lost time. It feels like they look at you as a safe place to land, security, home, happiness, joy, but it's the selfishness that will not make this feel like a partnership. And you know this is your reading because when you were with this person, they may have always played the victim. They always needed some help. They always felt like you needed to do for them. It was always about them. And you're like, okay, but what about my feelings? What about what I need? What about what I want? And then they would give you a hard time about this, right? Because this is secretly somebody who's very self-serving, but they do see you as a very good option. That's the thing. And that's what kept them in it because and wanting to come back is because you are a good option in their eyes. They just are not a cooperative partner. How does Virgo feel about this person? Eight of Swords and Five of Pentacles. You know, you don't even feel like you can recover things with this person because you already know that it's probably going to feel like a one-sided relationship. And you would be correct. With the world in the reverse, it's going to be another repeated cycle of this. You've already experienced this, a lot of you. So you're now realizing that this is this person's behavior. So you don't even feel like it can be fixed at this point. Your person could be a Leo. I got Taurus. I got Libra and Gemini. Okay. Let me know if it resonates. Next, we got Libra. Again, don't forget, guys, to hit that like button. Show your girls some love. Good to see you all here. Especially on such a short notice. All right. Any Libras in the room? Libra, Libra. Hey. Hey, kids. All right. Let's do it. I know, Shay. Shay said, I'm here, y'all, but I'm late, child. Girl, we all late because I sure didn't even put my announcement up early. I was like, oh, shoot. But I was backed up with order, Shay, so I didn't even let everybody know. And then I done messed up. I messed up, moving too fast, trying to set up the live so I can go live on my streaming software and had the whole thing unlisted. I'm going live and I'm unlisted. I said, oh, crap, I got to put it public so y'all can see the dang on live. So it didn't even notify nobody. So, you know, my Aries side coming. I said, oh, shoot. I said more than shoot. Because like nobody going to be on this live because it's not going to notify nobody. So you're good. If you guys are coming late, no worries. I will have this time stamped so you guys can come back and watch it later. But thank you for those that came out and watching live. Y'all good. Don't worry about it. That was my bad. I'll do better next time. Promise. All right, let's do this. Honey, honey is in the building. Hey, kids, waiting. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, person that's on their mind, that they're connected to in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Libra right now in this moment? Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Justice in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the High Priestess in reverse with the Sun. All right. Could be connecting to an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Also got Libra as well as Leo and Pisces. This is somebody that doesn't want to take accountability, okay? They know they did you wrong. They know they did you wrong. You know, they had secret intentions, I feel like, and that was to juggle you with other people. That's what they don't want you to know. Like that was their hidden agenda the whole time, to possibly keep their options open and not fully invest or commit. And it was because of what you offered. They looked at you as a form of supply. There was something that you were offering this person that, you know, oh, well, if you weren't offering me all of this, then I can get a little bit of that over there. I can get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I can also get a little bit of that over there. And it's like, what? What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? Not with my Libra friends. Yes. And a lot of you Libras may have called this person out and said, listen. What you're not going to do is disrespect me. You cannot just juggle me, keep me as an option, what have you. Well, the thing about it is that was their secret agenda, but something happened here. We got the Devil and we have the Eight of Pentacles. It just didn't work out in their favor. You put an end to their secret plan to keep it going. You was like, who do you think this is? You know what I'm saying? You was on that time. Excuse me, sir. Who do you think you are? Ma'am, who do you? I think not. Not today, Satan. So you put a stop to it. And this person, what they're doing is they are obsessively trying to unpack what just happened. Where did I drop the ball where this didn't actually work? I thought my master plan was going to really work. Like I thought I had it in the bag until they found the right one. You shut it down. You shut it down. Yeah, you're not doing that. So it was all an illusion. It was all an illusion. Jessica says, "Yup, I did. Sure did. Shut it down. Not gonna do it. Not today, Satan." Yup. Annabella says, "This is my story." Yup. It confirmed. I just confirmed what she needed to hear. Love it. Love it. And Michelle says, "Right." Yeah, so this is somebody that's very self-serving. Let's call it what it is. And their plan was also very materialistic. This is a very superficial relationship. There was not a lot of emotional ties to you and to them. It feels like this person came and approached you because of what you had to offer. Again, supply. Some of you guys had money, or you had a place to stay, or you gave this person a sense of security in some type of way. It was something you had that they were just like, woo, shiny thing that Libra has. I want that. And then they could wasted no time to come through and try to run game on you. But you put a hold to it. So that was their whole secret plan that just kind of went up in flames. So yeah, they are taking a step back, Libra. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to really run it play by play, so that they can see where they went wrong, so they can perfect their craft to not let this thing happen again. What did they really want from Libra? Let's look at that. What did they really want from Libra? You know, they just wanted help. This is somebody that was in a very bad position. They could have came with some type of sob or victim story. They may have said, "Oh, I'm on hard times. I need some help, but I love you, girl. I love you, guy." Like, you know, they came through heavy with the love, heavy with the, you know, sexual energy, the lovey-dovey. It made you feel good, but that's where it was a lustful situation versus a love situation, because they knew that's what you wanted. You were coming with pure intentions to love this person. And love for you was like, hey, if you need me to help you out, I'm going to help you out. Thinking you would get help on the back end if you needed help, but you didn't. Yeah, so it was all an illusion. I just said that. 10 of Cups in reverse. It was all an illusion here. This person didn't need all of that help. They needed to help themselves, but they're just lazy. They don't like to put in a lot of work. They like to take the easy road out by using other people's success to, you know, help themselves out. How does Libra feel about this person now? You know, it really did a number on you. If I were to sum it up, it just really did a number on you. Um, but it's not all bad memories. It's just a disappointing situation for you because you really thought it could be something. This person was good. They were very skilled at this game that they were running. Yeah. Until you caught on and you said, oh, guess what? I got a game too. Bye, bitch. Bye bye. Yep. And you started your healing journey. Yep. Out of nowhere. Some of you guys ghosted this person or snuck away or just randomly left them, and this person didn't see it coming. Like, you didn't give this person any kind of clues. It was just like you were collecting data and information and connecting the dots. And then you said, oh, okay then, bye. And you like, hush, hush. I'm not even gonna tell this person what I got about to go down. So I feel like it was an event leading to, you just needed a little bit more information. Once you got enough, you kind of skedaddle. Or vice versa, this person kind of left you once they got what they wanted. Either way, you know, you weren't feeling too confident with this person by the end of this relationship. It just started to, it started to come to light that something was off. Yeah, it started to come to light. And so it was like a very impulsive decision to just, I got to use logic. I got to go. That's what Libra you told yourself. I gotta go. I can't stay in this, even if I do love them. All right. That's what I have for you, Libras. Again, could be dealing with a lot of earth here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and I got air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And yeah, Capricorn. Yep. Earth and air. Yeah, earth and air. That's the main energies. Whew. Moving right along, guys. We got Scorpios next. Now, these readings are kind of hard to confirm unless you actually know for a fact that this person kept these things hidden, like the truth was actually revealed to you. But if you would like to share, feel free to do so. Let me know and say, yeah, you're right, Mika. Like the Libras, I had a lot of Libras share. Let me know. I would love to hear about it. All right, Scorpio is next. Rashima, Kiss, Valletta. If you got Scorpio, moon, sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, this could be a message for you. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Person that is connected to Scorpio in love and romance. What is this person keeping hidden from Scorpio right now in this moment? Page of Swords in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Hermit in the reverse, as well as the World in the reverse. Every card, you see it, was in the reverse. Now, before you go into the comments and say, something's wrong with your deck, something's wrong with your cards. No, this is not a drill. Okay, you're dealing with someone who's very, very immature, very codependent, and they keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. It's the definition of insanity at this point. It's the definition of insanity. And then when they feel bad about whatever reckless choices that they've made, they come back with this sob victim story. Oh, but the sob victim story is stemming from, I need help. I burned so many bridges. I've done so many things to hurt you, hurt this person, hurt that. So help me, please. It is a cry for help, but they're not getting to the root of the issue to change the behavior. So they have this false sense that they can still hold on to you, to this relationship, even if they walk out the door. Eight of Cups in the upright. Even if they just abandon you, walk away, what have you, they think they could just come back with some sob story, with some type of energy to make you realize, hey, maybe something was wrong with me. This person may have a point. No, it's nothing wrong with you, Scorpio. It's this person here. I'm also getting this person can have a very good sob story to tell. I don't know what that means, but it feels like they're very skilled at manipulating. people to really feel sorry for them. It's like the person that looks very innocent or is perceived as very innocent, but they're actually very manipulative. And I'm also getting you've seen this for yourself, Scorpio, that it's been a repeated cycle of toxicity, repair, toxicity, repair, toxicity, repair. Like they mess up and then they come back. They mess up, come back. Like I'm just getting fix and repair, or hot and cold, in and out, whatever you want to call it. But the truth is, if you were to be honest, and this person were to be honest, you guys don't have the same value system of what recovering this relationship looks like. You look at recovering a relationship where someone needs to have a conversation. Let's talk about the issues. Let's work it through like mature adults so we can reach resolutions and practical steps so we both are satisfied. Very, very clear, very simple, very common sense, right? To this person, when they come back every time, they want to sweep all the crap that they've done underneath the rug, come in with the romance, the sweet talking, all that crap, to just like, brush it on the rug and then have some sob story so you can show your empathetic side to support them, to be there for them and feel bad. And, they may even blame shift and say, well, I wouldn't have done that if blah, 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 some you said, but really it's them, y'all. And they can't make it on their own. Hold on, y'all. Drop the card. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is the problem that this person has with you. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong. When this person does this dumb crap, you call them out, you let them know about themselves. That stinger comes out nice and strong because you mean business. It really hurts this person's ego and confidence. And a lot of times what they do is they shut down and they run, or they ghost, or they go silent. It's something that they do to kind of be a cop out, but also is to avoid accountability. It's just easier that way, just to not even address it, not to hear your voice, not to hear you tell them how pathetic their behavior is, how much you're tired of their crap. See, there it is. I can't make this stuff up. This is the ghosting card. Yeah, they vacate the scene. Some of them, they walk out, or they go in the other room, or they don't talk to you for hours or days. Or for some of y'all broke up because this person wanted to leave. And you're like, shoot, there to go. And then, here's the part right here. Then, Two of Cups. Oh, I didn't really mean that. Let's get back to we need to be in a relationship. Or no, we are already still in a relationship. That we were just on a break. Yeah, and then here comes the charming and the romance. All the love bombing crap. You know what I'm saying? So this is the pattern of behavior that this person does. And secretly, this person is using some type of form of manipulation. I'm getting like wordsmith, to not have to change who they are and how they move. They don't want to change. They're not feeling the desire to need to change. They want you to change. But oh boy, you can't change no Scorpio. You're a fixed sign. When you've made up your mind, you're not moving on ish. And this is the clash right here. Boom, boom. Y'all up here fighting because they're not wanting to change. You're not wanting to change. And here we go. More fighting, right? It just never reaches a happy medium. But in defense of your side, Scorpio, no one can deal with this energy. They keep doing the same crap with everybody. They don't want to listen. So with the Fool card here, I feel like the goal secretly of this person at this time and moment is to do the cycle again. The Fool and the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see where this goes. Let's pick up where we left off. Because I'm tired of waiting on you. I'm tired of waiting on you to come back. Because we've done this before, Scorpio. Where you at? Now, some of you Scorpios probably done with this Fool. Let's see. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Yeah, you're keeping to yourself. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, you're feeling stuck on where to go, where to take this. You're like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, you have nothing to give. You feel like you've given everything you've gotten. You've used every approach, every method, every chance you got in you. Yeah, and you're just depleted, drained, tired. And it just doesn't make sense to stay here anymore. That's what you would say with the King of Swords. It don't make sense. Why would I keep going back to the same thing that's causing me pain? Why would I do that? And I'm not getting anything out of this. I mean, some people stay in it, but a Scorpio ain't about to stay in it. Hex to the now. Yeah. Not with the devil. Not with Lucifer. Y'all not about to stay in that. Deep down, though, you and this person has a very strong toxic bond that you both can't deny. And that's what makes it hard for both parties involved, because you both have this very strong tie. Even though you both know it's not serving either of you. When you were in this, you knew. You were like, yeah, it's probably not going to be good. But you stayed in it anyway. Yep. And then there we go. All the fighting, all the arguing, all the mind games. This was a very toxic relationship. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of games. All right. I think that's where I'm going to stop, Scorpio, because I can go on and on. I think no matter how many cards I pull on your person, Scorpio, it don't make no sense. This person, they going to have to just learn quick. I mean, I don't know. They're going to ruin a lot of future relationships with people doing this. This is too much. We got Scorpio energy, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Aries, Leo, Sag, and Capricorn, and Virgo. It's a little bit of everybody. I'm going to just tell you. It's a little bit of everybody. Rashima says, it's resonating, Mika. Thank you, Mika. That resonated. It's insane. It's insanity to think I would subject myself to the same cycle. Correct. And it felt like it was a repeat. This is your story, Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about. Where you would give this person a chance. I don't know how many chances you've given. Everybody's different. Some of y'all gave this person 1 chance and 2 chances, 3 chances, however many. And you just noticed the pattern. Watch, rinse, repeat. Watch, rinse, repeat. And they don't change because they don't feel like they have to. That's the problem right there. So good luck to them. Sagittarius, you're next. Because Scorpio like, sound like a personal problem to me. I can't help you out, bro. I can't help you out, sis. Good luck to you. Rashima says, clock that. Clock that tea. For real. Nobody got time for it. All right. It's time. Sagittarius, where you at? Mr. Bear's here. On time. I heard that. Bree, where you at? Bree, you still here? Mr. Bear's here on time. I think she had to step away too. It's okay, y'all. Nobody got really any notifications about this live, so I'm just happy to see y'all here. Thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay? All right, let's do it, Saggy. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person connected to Sagittarius in love and romance at this time, and what this person is keeping hidden from Sagittarius right now in this moment. We have the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Justice card, as well as the Two of Swords. And give me once more, Spirit, the Queen of Cups. Now, you guys had some type of divorce, breakup, separation. That's clear here. And I think many of you guys may agree that the breakup, the separation, the divorce was valid. Surprisingly, your person agrees that maybe there was some things that were occurring in this relationship that led to a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, a lot of issues. And it was probably in the best interest at that time when you guys were together for you guys just to go your separate ways. But with the Two of Swords here, it's got this person really thinking about that. And they would say, listen, I don't know. I don't know fully if I really want to let this go, because they look at you as the Queen of Cups. Now, Sagittarius, I know you're not a Queen of Cups, but a Queen of Cups is somebody that's very nurturing, very loving, very, supportive. It's a motherly energy. It's an intuitive energy, but it's a very empathetic energy as well. And so if this person were to be honest, they would say, no matter what I did, no matter how I treated Sagittarius, Sagittarius always had a big heart. They always loved me. They always nurtured me. They took good care of me. And I think this person's starting to miss that. With the Eight of Swords to the Page of Wands in the reverse to the Moon, this person secretly likes their freedom, though. They do. That's what they're keeping hidden. As much as they do value all of that beautiful energy you were giving them, they kind of like to kind of roam free. I think when you were together, they couldn't even decide to fully invest. And so now I feel like this person really doesn't want to lose you, but they still don't want to fully invest. I'm not getting that. What is this Wheel of Fortune here? Yeah, exactly. The blockage is this person is hoping that they're going to make the right choice. So they always feel like the grass is greener on the other side. There's got to be something better out there. Even though Sagittarius, you're all these amazing things, there's got to be possibly maybe someone else out there that's going to do better than Sagittarius. So let me see what else is out there. That's that energy, that can make things better. Yeah. I don't think this person wants these people, though. Deep down with the Seven of Wands, they're very guarded towards them because they don't want to lose you with the Two of Pentacles. They've had time to think about this breakup ultimately, and they realize, like, even though it's nice to be free and have options, it's not Sagittarius. So yeah, that's what motivates this person to want to come back with the Eight of Cups. Even though you guys have had some type of disconnect, it just is going to be hard for them to make things right. What is this person's true intentions ultimately, though? Like, I want us to look at that real quick. Knight of Cups, Ten of Wands. They have good intentions, but they also know who they are. This is somebody that's typically non-committal, and they know that. What I'm getting, when they met you, they didn't intend to be committed to you either until they started catching feelings for you. And they started realizing how much they value how you make them feel. Here is the dilemma, and I think a lot of you Sagittarius would agree. You were ready. You were honest. You were real. You were supportive. You gave your all. And I'm going to look at your energy in a second, but I feel like you did. And that's why this person valued you. But you never got that in return from this person. And that's not fair to you. And what I notice about this person's intentions doesn't feel fair at all either, for them to say, oh, I would love to come back to Sagittarius and show romance, but oh my gosh, it's going to be so much work. That's what they're keeping hidden. Oh my gosh, it's so much work. It's like, what? Yeah, they're not thinking logically. You know why? Because they're so used to being free, being a player, having options. Relationships, it's just so much work. I mean, you got to be committed. You got to show up for this person. You got to do for this person. You got to, you can't just run around. There's rules. I don't like rules. I like to be free. I like to go. Knight of Wands. I like to run around town with it. Lay it low and spread it wide. That's the time they on. Yeah. They're not happy if they can't do this. It makes this person feel like I'll be missing out on something. But they know they'll also be missing out on something with you. So it just is a really bad spot. That's why this Eight of Swords here, this person is creating their own karmic prison in their mind. They're overthinking this thing way too much. You also know this is your reading because you may have really felt like this is somebody that just could not get their crap together. Like, what do you want? And they can't give you no straight answer. Yeah. So they've got to make a choice. Like, they can't keep living their life like this because unless they find somebody that's into open relationships, but that don't even last to me, So yeah, it's really just boils down to this person intentions feeling like I have to abandon one thing to go to another thing. And I can't choose. I can't choose to pick Saggy and leave my lifestyle alone. But I don't want to miss out on this golden opportunity with Saggy over these hoes. Like, okay, well, what you want to do then? How about that? What you want to do? Let's ask. What you want to do? They just want to recover. They just don't want to feel like they feel right now. They just want to, have you there, string you along until they figure it out. I'm going to just call it what it is. They're going to string you along until they figure it out. That's their secret. And I think that's what you've been a part of this whole time. That's why this relationship never really grew. And this is why some of you guys may have caught this person cheating or talking to other people or exploring other options, because they just kind of can decide. They just know they're stuck. The Hangman in the reverse. They've been stuck in this energy for a very long time. Like, what am I supposed to do? It's not that hard. How do you feel? How does Saggy feel about this person? You feel stuck. Yeah, you feel stuck. You're like, you don't know. Like, I don't know, Mika. I don't think I can talk to this person. I'm kind of exhausted. And I just want to love on myself right now. Nine of Cups. I just feel safer that way, of giving to myself and supporting myself and doing for me, because I have nothing to lose. But if I go back to this person, it's way too risky. It's too much of a risk. So I have to step back and evaluate the situation to know that it's safe. So a lot of you guys just feel like it's hard. But you're also, what you don't know is you're spiritually evolving by separating yourself from this low vibrational energy. You're becoming an empress. Some of you guys are an empress or an emperor. There's no gender in tarot, okay? It's just saying that you're one of the highest court cards in the deck. You're improving your looks. You're improving your goals. Like, so for example, your finances. You find yourself getting to a place that is very high vibrational and very desirable by many. So then you'll have plenty of options to choose from. But you never lost your love, your kind, intuitive, compassionate nature. So Somebody will be very lucky to have you. You know, a lot of you guys are pre-empress, Queen of Cups. So I love it. Your person could be a Taurus, Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Leo, Libra. That's the main energies. It could be anybody though. All right. That's what I have, Saggy Waggy. I'll throw Saggy in there too, possible Saggy. But do know this. You're on the right track. Stay the course. There's always more fish in the sea. Capricorn's next. Any Capricorns? Amber's here. You're welcome. Mr. Bear says thank you. You're very welcome. Debbie came in a little bit earlier. She says, hey, Mika, I was able to listen to the Virgo read, but of course, a family member has to call during the Virgo. And she said, yes, the Virgo read resonates. He enjoys talking to me, but non-committal, emotionally unavailable. Yeah. And that sucks when people are like that. They just kind of waste your time, basically. Don't forget to hit the like button. Miss Kita has just entered the chat, one of our other amazing mods here to support you. We also have our other mod, Miss T Rose. Thank you, ladies, so much for your support this evening. I really, really appreciate it. We also have some amazing Capricorns coming through. Oh man, I see y'all. All right, I see y'all. See y'all. Cap Queen, Lauren. All right, and we got a new subscriber. What up, Amber? Thank you so much for the love, boo. She says, I enjoy being a new subscriber. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, enjoy it. We're family here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let me tell you, you're missing out. And it's just simple as hitting subscribe. It's free. It's definitely free. But you also want to hit that notification bell, guys. That is the way you'll get the notifications anytime I go live. I do a lot of all signs readings on this channel as well as collective readings. Of course, I do individual here and there, but I like to just kind of knock it all out in one stone. So I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with us just about every single evening, just about. So welcome to our beautiful Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance collective family. We are so happy to have you here, Amber. Thank you for the love. Let's do this, y'all. Capricorn. Capping the corn. So this is for all Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Capricorn and the person they're connected to in love and romance right now in this moment? What is this person keeping hidden from Capricorn? Justice. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The King of Pentacles. And underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant in the reverse, as well as the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This person doesn't like the fact that you and them are kind of at odds and not talking. They want to kind of like bring things back together. I'm getting this person is worried that you are starting to not trust them or not feel safe around them. So they want to kind of change your mindset and build that trust back. Yeah, they want to do something to like balance the scales, because whatever this person has done, I think they secretly feel a bit of guilt. What did this person do? Let's look at that. What did this person do? Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So it was like somebody that never really planned to fully invest. Okay. They were never really on a mission to fully invest. And they were planning to eventually walk away at some point and like ghost you or go no contact. That was the plan. And maybe that's what actually happened, or that's what they were planning to do. And you left them first. But it feels like somebody that just kind of planned to use you and then leave you. Now, what they were using you for, I don't know. It's very different for all of you. But it definitely feels like something that they benefited out of over time. I'm also getting, for some of you guys, just your energy, your sense of security and stability. But in return, whatever they have done, it depleted you. It's like you poured a lot into this person emotionally, or you poured a lot into this person just in general, and they just kind of depleted. So it doesn't really feel like a very healthy partner at all. It feels like somebody that just kind of harvested your energy. Like I'm talking about like a spiritual attack. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it at all. So what is their true intentions now? Strength and the world in the reverse. Okay. So they just intend to try to figure out a way to get you back. Let's just call it that, okay? But I don't feel like this is somebody that's changing either with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It feels like a karmic connection that gives off the illusion like you guys will have it all together. It would work and be a beautiful relationship, but no, it's not. You know it because you lived it, Capricorn. I think this is somebody that really needs a lot of help. And you provided some sort of help to this person. And they usually use a lot of other people too, but if they're trying to fix and repair this relationship, they would drop these other people and come towards you, but give you very little effort. You definitely know this is your reading because you may have felt like you were depleted and you didn't get nothing out of this. That's what it feels like. How does Capricorn feel about this person? Queen of Cups, yeah, you had a lot of love for this person. Absolutely, you had a lot of love. Like you were investing your love. That's what I'm saying. Like an energy vampire, they were just sucking the life out of you. Like you were dropping love deposits, genuine love deposits, real emotion, real, genuine, pure love, nurturing energy, supportive energy. I mean, very, very rare. Until you just felt the need to just separate yourself from this and start focusing on yourself. As the Queen of Pentacles underneath the deck, you started focusing on your goals and saying, yeah, I have to force myself to do this. Even though it's not what I really want to have to do when it comes to this relationship, I just have to. I got to look out for me now. So I don't think this person had really any pure intentions towards you when you guys were together. And I don't think they have pure intentions now. If anything, I think they haven't changed. Whatever you went through before, it feels like the same type of cycle. Is there anything else Capricorn needs to know about this? Yeah, they're going to be in and out doing the same thing. Knight of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all, this person could be also a player. And I think they're a player because they're a user, an opportunist. Tell about this Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they sell false dreams, false promises. And you know it's false because it never comes out to be anything. Oh, again, a wordsmith, like, okay. Could be a earth sign here. You're dealing with a fellow earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Aries, and Saggy. Just about everybody. All right. I want to get some advice for you, Capricorn, really quick. I know I said I was done, but I just want to see, what does Spirit want you to do? What does Capricorn need to do with this? I don't know why I feel called. I feel like somebody just needs some advice right now. You need to close out this cycle and move on with your life. The World card represents closing out an old cycle and beginning a new. Yeah. Yeah, close it out. You know, close it out. With the World to the King of Cups underneath the Death, the Ten of Pentacles, because I think what you're doing is you're going to cause yourself more pain. That's what I'm hearing. Because you guys are not equally yoked. And with the Ten of Pentacles underneath the deck, like, you have, you know, plenty of other opportunities in your favor elsewhere. I think somebody just needs to know that, like, you can get away from this and go towards something better. And I think something better is on the way. That's what I'm noticing. Possibly a King of Cups to match your Queen of Cups, your real soulmate. Is that what I'm getting here? Once Capricorn passes spiritual test, is that what I'm getting? Yeah, once you end this, yep, correct. That's what I said. It's like a transformation. So when you end things with someone, it means it's over, it's dead. It starts a new cycle. It keeps saying end this for the new, for the right person. All right, y'all. That's what I got. Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's do this. All right, we have Mama Lisa. Miss Lisa done entered the chat, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I was late. I didn't even put my thing up earlier. I done messed up. Cap Queen says, need that king, Mika. Yes, yes. I know that's right, honey, because, baby, the struggle is real out here in these single streets. I'm excited for Capricorn. Listen, y'all invite me to the wedding whenever you get your King of Cups. And King of Cups to me is just a very gentle, nurturing person. You know, I think that's what Capricorn needs after dealing with a cycle like this. You just need somebody that's going to love up on you and just be there, be supportive. Like, just as supportive as you are, that would be a great match. Like, I love a King and a Queen of Cups. That's such a cute couple. It's so lovey-dovey, you know, but it's cute. Like, you pour into them, they pour into you. But, you know, at the same time, it could be a little emotional when things go south. All right, Aquarius, let's do this. Aqua Gang. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about their person that they're connected to in love and romance. Right now in this moment, what is this person keeping hidden from Aquarius? King of Swords. Nine of Wands. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse, as well as the Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay. All right. They miss you, Aquarius. They miss the support that you provided them, a sense of team effort and support. Since they're not getting that team effort and support from you, this feels like somebody that's feeling a bit less confident these days, that they can trust that this thing could work out between you two. Yeah, they don't feel like you care about them. You're not showing them any attention. You're not paying them no mind. And it really triggers this person. Like you're not giving them no attention. You're not calling them. You're not chasing them. You're not working with them. You're not supporting them. You're not doing nothing. And they don't like that. It's really triggering this person um, very significantly and taking a heavy toll on this person's confidence and ego. Yeah, like they want to work on this relationship. They have a lot of love for you, Aquarius. I'm noticing this person, but I'm also noticing this person moves in a lot of logic. You know how they view you, Aquarius? As a rare gem, a jewel, rare, an untouchable dream, a dream come true, but they know they weren't being honest with you. I'm getting this as somebody when you guys were together. This person was like a wordsmith, knew how to say all the right things. One thing about Aquarius, you're going to definitely be with somebody with a few brains. Somebody that has that's very intellectual and smart. So I feel like this is somebody that's just naturally smart like you, Aquarius. But at the same time, they have this blockage of being quite like they're the victim, like poor me, when things don't go their way. They definitely been keeping tabs on you. I'm noticing, watching your socials, possibly asking people about you. But the more that they watch, spy, try to get information on you, the more they become more exhausted and overwhelmed by this whole situation mentally as to why, things have not come back together between you two. It's a lot of unanswered questions this person has, especially about where you stand. So they just want you, it feels like this person's really looking out for themselves at this point. I mean, yes, they care about you, but it's like, what about me? You're not like showing up for me and stuff. That's what I'm getting. Like, what about me? With the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this person would say deep down they feel like you're focusing on recovering, getting better, getting your finances in order, doing everything that you got to do for yourself without them. And that hurts them even more too. It's almost like they look at you as a very resourceful, independent, strong individual. And again, it's like, what about me though? What about me? That bothers them. All of it. The whole thing just, oh, it's too much for them, y'all. They're heartbroken. Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting this person crying, stressed, all because they don't know how they're going to fix or repair this. Secretly, this is what this person's going through. Suffering in silence, I would say. What does this person plan to do next? Let's look at that. Um, Continue to hold back until they build their confidence to come forward. Because this is somebody that really wants to talk to you, like Knight of Swords. They really want to talk to you. They just don't know how you feel with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups about them coming forward. So if they do decide to come forward, they're still not going to know if they want to really be with you for real. I'm going to be honest, they don't. Because it's all dependent on how you respond. Is that right, Spirit? Yeah, they don't know. I don't know. I'm so tired of this person that don't know. It keeps coming up in the Aquarius reading. Whoever your person is, they need to figure it out. All right, how does Aquarius feel about this person, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the World. You're not moving on your decision. Your decision is the door is closed. The cycle is over. And I think you're standing firm on that decision, Aquarius. Yeah, you're like so much so you're calling it like very toxic to want to go back. Yeah. And I'm getting you're so hyper self-focused right now on just loving yourself, giving yourself all the love that this person didn't give you. And this person starting to notice. And this is the most happiest you've probably been in a very long time because you chose you. So it's like you've passed the spiritual test. Something tells me when you were with this person, Aquarius, you really put a lot of effort into this relationship that you kind of neglected yourself for a very long time. And it wasn't until you decided to disconnect from this person, because again, it was a very strong bond you guys had. You said, no, I'm going to take that, strong bond and go right back to Aquarius. Go right back to loving Aquarius. And you did that, Aquarius. You said, I'm going to start loving myself. I'm going to love me. Yeah. And you're happy. You're happy that you did. And you're staying in this happy energy. Your energy is very high vibrational and upbeat. Yeah. So it's a shame. This is a very sad reading for your cross watcher, because they look to be doing very bad right now, and you seem to be doing very well. So, sounds like a personal problem to me. I don't know what to tell about your person, but it is what it is. Your person could be, I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo as the predominant energy, but it can be anybody. Last but not least, we have Pisces. Any Pisces in the room? Pisces, Pisces. I know, right? I agree. I think that's one of Aquarius's favorite sayings too. It is what it is. Yep. It is what it is. Shirley says, yours is a Taurus that acts like he is a brother if you text him. Wow. Yeah, some of these people get so detached that they separate their emotions. They take their emotions out of the relationship, and you just don't really feel connected emotionally to them. And that happens. And it's not fair to you when you are, but it takes a while for people to get there, especially for a man. It just takes a little bit longer for them to catch true in love feelings. So I can definitely understand that, Shirley. It just takes time. Pisces is next. Any Pisces? Pisces, are you here? Pisces, Pisces. I guess not. I guess Pisces is asleep. Before we get into the Pisces reading, everyone, don't forget that I do offer personal readings. So if you enjoyed your reading tonight and you are interested in getting a personal with me, I currently have readings on sale, 20% off. So just visit my website. As you can see, it's MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, or you can find that link down in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment once I post the timestamps for tonight's reading. Without further ado, y'all, we got Pisces. Melina's here. Hey, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Pisces and the person that they're connected to in love and romance? What is this person keeping hidden from Pisces right now in this moment? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the Four of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Four of Swords. I don't like this energy. I don't like this energy at all. This is somebody that's definitely running from their problems. And the only time that they would come forward is if they know they can benefit out of getting something out of this relationship with you. So it doesn't feel like somebody that's really interested in love. They're kind of rejecting love and thriving out of control. That's how they get their power. But even now, because there's been some type of issues between you two, because you're showing up as this Queen of Swords in the reverse, very upset at this person. They're starting to feel a bit betrayal from this separation and feeling like it's going to be a lot of work to fix and repair this. They know they got to like bring their A game and possibly put in more effort, because I think the issue or the argument you have with this person is, I can't do this relationship by myself. You know, you may say, hey, I need you to give me more. I need you to do more. Yeah. So once this person gets out of their head, though, I think they're going to try to work their magic to convince you that they've changed. But this is not someone who's changed. It's manipulation, okay? And you've seen this before. Like, really, what does this person really want with Pisces? Let's get down to the bottom of this. What do they really want? Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles. Notice where, you know, this is where in the reading I go to, where is the cups? Where's the love? That's the first thing I think about whenever I do these love readings. And if you read tarot and we're talking about somebody that's supposed to have love for you, where is the love? Well, it's right here where they're rejecting it. I think they're so hyper fixated on the benefits of being in the relationship with you or whatever you offer, that that's enough to risk having a fresh start with you, but not because of love. Give me some more about this person's feelings for Pisces. Yeah, it feels more lustful and passionate than love. So it's attraction for sure, but it's not anything deeper than that. Yeah, it feels kind of like a impulsive urge to want to reconnect with you. And by doing this, it feels very sexual or very, you know, lustful, which is not going to fix the situation. It's not going to fix the issues. That's how they feel. All right. How does Pisces feel about this person? You feel abandoned, left out in the cold. And from that point, I think you've made a decision by that person. Like it's all come to light that this is somebody that's just going to be in and out of your life. If you allow them to be. Here today, gone tomorrow. Possible player. You don't respect this person. That's how you feel. Yeah. So you feel like it's time to give my love to someone else, because you have a lot of love to give with this Ace of Cups. If you're not dating anyone else right now, Pisces, I can potentially see you dating someone else. And if not an actual person, definitely loving up on yourself. The Ace of Cups. Yeah. Look at this. Whoever that new person is, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful opportunity, but you got to, of course, let this go. Yep. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. You could be connecting to an Aries, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, it can be anybody, but that's the main energies. Let me know if it resonates, Pisces. Very rough intention there. But unfortunately, sometimes people get into relationships for those reasons, not out of love. You're very welcome. All right, guys, I think we've reached the end of the road. Don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I would really, really appreciate it. Big shout out to our amazing mods, as always. Thank you all so much for your support. Big shout out to Miss Lisa, Keita, T Rose, Mitzi, and all the other mods that came on tonight to show your love and support. I really, really appreciate it. And a special shout out to those that have come onto this live, man. I really didn't expect to come live, but I'm glad I did. And I hope these messages gave you clarity and insight. So that way you can, have the confirmations that you need in order to either stay or go. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Take care of yourself. Until next time, collective, namaste. Good night. Thanks for watching.